Most people are selling AI backwards. Look, 20 clients paying you around $597 a month is nearly $12,000 a month in recurring revenue. The question is, how do you actually get those clients? Most people are trying to sell AI and they're making one huge mistake. They're trying to explain it. What I've found works much better is showing a business owner exactly how AI would work inside their business before they ever become a customer. Instead of explaining AI, you let them experience it. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how we're doing that automatically, how we're identifying businesses that need it the most, and how even if you're brand new, you can get started without building everything from scratch because the website, automations, AI demos, and training are already done for you. Now, before I show you what we're doing, I want you to think about a few businesses like a remodeling company or a pool builder or a roofing company or a custom home builder. These businesses are busy. They're on job sites, they're meeting with clients, they're managing employees, managing projects. They're putting out fires. The last thing that they're thinking about is AI. And honestly, they don't care about it. What they care about is getting more customers. What they care about is not missing opportunities. What they care about is making sure their leads don't slip through the cracks. Here's the reality. People are looking for these businesses every single day. They're calling after hours. They're calling on weekends. They're calling during busy times of the day. They're filling out website forms. They're landing on websites with questions that don't get answered. And when no one responds, a lot of those people simply move on to the next company. Not because the next company is better, but because the next company responded first. Think about that. Have you ever done that? Of course you have. This is where AI becomes incredibly valuable, not because it's flashy, not because it's new, but because it solves real business problems. An AI voice agent can answer calls when no one is available. An AI chat agent can engage visitors on a website 24/7. AI agents can answer common questions, capture lead information, qualify prospects, and schedule appointments, plus a lot more. And it can make sure opportunities don't get missed simply because the business owner is too busy. Now, here's where most people and agencies get this wrong. They pick up the phone, they send cold emails, they send Facebook messages, and then they spend 10 to 20 minutes trying to explain AI. Most business owners don't want an explanation. They want results. So instead of pitching AI, I do something completely different. I show them as an example of how we're creating personalized AI demos for businesses. Instead of saying, hey, here's what AI could do, we're showing them exactly how AI would work inside of their business before they ever become a customer, before they ever pay us $1, before we ever ask for the sale. Think about how different that is. One person calls and says, hey, can I tell you about AI? Another person says, hey, I built this for your business. Take a look. Which conversation do you think gets more attention? Which one creates more curiosity? Which one delivers more value? The first thing I'm going to do is identify prospects in the niche that I'm looking for and in a specific area. Here's an example of a lead list of builders, custom home builders, remodelers, pool builders, etc. in Oklahoma. I got this list and there's about 700 builders on this list. That's the first thing we want to do is find legitimate businesses that are essentially registered with Google. And so we know they're businesses that are doing business, they're active right now. The next thing I'm going to do is import that list of leads and prospects into my system. Here I am in Biz Dominance. Obviously, Biz Dominance is a white label version of HighLevel. This is my own company, Biz Dominance. So you can see I've got multiple leads that have been imported into the system. Now, not every lead actually came into the lead pipeline, and I'm going to tell you why. I have a system of automations created through my DemoDrop system that takes those leads that I imported and it identifies who needs our services, meaning it's going to identify who is not actively using any form of chat on their website. Whether it's AI chat or not, it's going to look at their website and say, are they using chat? And if they're not, then we know that they are missing leads that are trying to engage with them. So that's sort of the low-hanging fruit. Anyone with no chat on their website is going to populate here. As you can see, I've got about 469 leads in the pipeline at the minute that came in as new lead. The next thing to do is identify, do they have after-hours answering? This is where you really get them. So you or someone on your staff or someone you hire calls the businesses after hours, simply to understand, do they answer the phone or not? Does it go to voicemail? Do they have any form of after-hours answering? And like most local businesses, it's probably going to go to voicemail. What does that mean? That means they're missing leads that are trying to reach them after hours and on weekends. And that's actually when most people are calling businesses when they need something. They get home from work, they call, and what happens? It goes to voicemail. So when that happens, you simply move that card across to no after hours answering. Now I'm going to show you an example with a sample contact. Right? So this is one of the leads that came in my list, and we're going to look at it and see that it is a legit website. Actually, they look good looking website, but there's no web chat on the website. And so what does that do? That automatically populates them in our opportunity pipeline, so we know this is a hot lead. And then what we're going to do is we're going to call them after hours. And like most small businesses, it's going to go to voicemail. And so we're going to drag the opportunity card over here to no after hours answering. Now let's go into the contact and see what's happened. It's kept up with that information in the contact, right? The opportunity was created, and then they've moved to the no after hours answering, and it's been documented. So now we know no web chat, no after hours answering, a prime target for AI voice and AI chat that can help them with their business. So let's continue on. Then we're going to call George the next day. Like, we're providing value to him. We're doing George's favor. We're going to say, hey, George, we're on your website and realize you are missing leads that are actively looking for you. People are trying to reach you, they can't get you, and they're bouncing to your competition. I've built an AI agent that maximizes all your lead engagement, captures all the leads, talks to them, makes sure you don't miss any leads, and they don't go to your competition. Is there any reason why you wouldn't want to see it? Right? And they're going to say, no, yeah, send it over. Now that's during the first reach out. We'll move this card over and reach out to them. Now, if they don't answer, you don't give up, right? You reach out the next day and you reach out at least one more time, 3 times, because sales are vital to your business. And when you go to the contact card, you can see that that information has been kept up with here in the contact card, each stage in the process. Joe says, yeah, go ahead and send it over. So what we do is we drag this over here to send mockup. Now the system does the work for you. It builds the mockup. It sends the email linked to the mockup for their business. So let's go take a look at this. And we're going to count just 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. And it's been sent. It actually took more than 5 seconds because I was talking a little bit there. But as you can see, this has already been sent to Joe. So what have you done? You've called him, said, hey, I've identified you are missing leads. I've built this for you. I'm going to send it over to you. They're probably already like, who knows what they're thinking, right? But then you follow up on what you said you were going to do. This immediately builds trust because you can do this immediately. And it's like, yeah, they said they did this. And sure enough, here it is. And so, hey, George, as promised, here's your AI demo for your business. And they click it, and right in front of them, this opens up. As you can see, there's their website. By the way, your business is going to be branded, or my business, your business, branded right here. It says meet your AI employee. And this is a personalized demo for in-print construction. And they're going to see their website right here, right? So people love seeing their own name. People love being identified on their birthday. People love seeing their business. So you're not sending some random demo. You're sending a demo that immediately is going to catch their attention because their business is on it. So they're already thinking, hey, this is pretty cool. We're going to click the button. It's going to say, choose an option for your demo, chat or voice. Let's go with voice. Let's start the demo.
Hi, thanks for calling Imprint Construction. My name is Emma. How can I help you?
Hey, Emma, I'm thinking about doing some stuff around the house and I'm looking for a good, reputable construction company.
You've come to the right place. Imprint Construction has been serving Lawton and Southwest Oklahoma for over 10 years, specializing in custom homes, remodels, roofing, pools, and more. What kind of project are you considering?
Yeah, well, actually, I'm thinking about a pool and one of those wooden things that's like a roof, but without a roof, covering the patio. What are those called?
You're thinking of a pergola. They're great for adding shade and style to your outdoor space. We also specialize in custom in-ground pools. Would you like to discuss design ideas or get an estimate?
Yeah, design ideas, that'd be great.
Perfect. We can help with that. Could I grab your first and last name to get started?
Dar Holdsworth.
Thanks, Dara. Could you spell your last name for me to make sure I have it right?
HOLDSWORTH.
Thanks, Dar. Could I also get your phone number to keep in touch?
405 950-8286.
Thanks. So that's 405-950-8286, correct?
Yes.
Great. Do you have a specific timeline in mind for your pool and pergola project?
I'm kind of hot on it right now. I'd like to do it as soon as possible, but I don't want to rush into it. So just whatever makes sense.
Got it, Dar. Starting soon, but with thoughtful planning makes perfect sense. Could I also get your address to note where the project would be?
It's at 135 Main Street.
Thanks. So that's 135 Main Street, right?
Yep.
Perfect, Dar. A team member will reach out to discuss design ideas and next steps for your pool and pergola.
All right, I'm going to hang up right there. As you can see, how cool is that? The business owner engages with their own business. And did you see that little thing I did about the pergola? Like I wanted to see, I didn't say I want a pergola. I said I want one of those wood things that's kind of outside, and the AI is smart enough to pick up on that. I mean, that blows people away. Honestly, most business owners just don't realize that it can do that. Now think about this. You've called a business owner, you've sent this to them, they've opened it up, they see their business, they talk to their business, it knows everything about their business, what they offer, where they're located, and it engages with that lead. And that's the main thing. It doesn't make every sale, but what it does is it gives the business a chance to make that sale that maybe they otherwise would have lost to the competition. Now, in addition to the voice, it also does conversational AI, right? Web chat. So let's test that out. It says, "Hey, George, I'm Emma with Imprint Construction. How can I help you?" I'm going to say, I'm at the beginning stages of planning a pool for my backyard and some other complementary things. Says, "That sounds exciting, George. We specialize in custom in-ground pools and spas. Are you interested in discussing design options or getting an estimate?" Both. Says, "Great choice, George. Let's start by confirming your phone number. Could you please provide it?" Now, we've already done the voice. You can see how it goes. I'm not going to waste your time going through this, but here the business owner gets to interact with an AI agent dedicated to their business. They get to do it voice. They get to do it chat. This is a real game changer. This gets people to open their mind up to the possibilities of how AI could work in their business that they just didn't realize before. And then down below, they can schedule a personalized demo with you to learn more about it. Some people just go right to purchase, right? Plans start at $397 a month and they just click and they go. But some people want to talk, right? They just have a few more questions. So here they can schedule a call with you. And just like that, you are well on your way to getting another client. So the quick recap is this. We've identified a list of leads and prospects in a niche in a specific area. We've imported that list into our system, which is our white label version of HighLevel. It's run through a system of automations that I've created called the DemoDrop system, which identifies of those leads who does not have any chat on their website. And it populates those leads in the pipeline as hot leads. You reach out to those leads, say, "Hey, I notice you're missing leads that are trying to engage with your business. I've built this AI agent to engage with all of them. I'm going to send it over to you." And then you simply let the system do the work. And the system builds the AI chat, AI voice demo and sends it to the prospect. And it all happens in seconds. Showing wins every time. And because we're leading with value first, we're no longer trying to convince anyone that they need AI. We're simply showing them what's possible in their business. Now, here's why this matters. Because we're not just helping businesses solve problems. We're building recurring revenue for ourselves at the same time. Most businesses are happy to pay for solutions that help them capture more leads, solutions that help them respond faster, for solutions that help them stop missing opportunities. And because these systems continue working month after month, they become recurring services that businesses pay you for. Most people and agencies are charging somewhere between $397 and $597 per month. Some are charging even more. So let's do the math. 20 clients at $597 per month is nearly $12,000 per month in recurring revenue. And unlike starting over every month, recurring revenue stacks. Every client you add increases your monthly recurring revenue. That's one of the reasons why I love this model. You can genuinely help businesses while building predictable revenue for yourself. Now, whenever I talk about this, the next question is always, okay, Dar, but how do I actually get these clients? And that's where a lot of people get stuck. They think they need to do a lot of cold calling all day long or need to spend a lot of money on ads. And look, there are benefits to cold calling and there are benefits to ads, but they think they need to become an AI expert to do this. The truth is much simpler than that. Find businesses that already have the problem, show them the solution, let them experience it. That's exactly what I'm doing. What's really exciting is that much of this process can now be automated. The systems can identify the businesses that need the help, create the personalized AI demos for those businesses, and then send those demos automatically. In most cases, the entire process takes seconds. That means you're not manually building one demo at a time. And in most cases, the entire process takes only seconds. That means you're not manually building one demo at a time. You can consistently put personalized AI demos in front of qualified business prospects every single day. And when you're doing that consistently, getting your first client becomes very realistic. Then your second, then your fifth, then your 10th, then your 20th. Now let's talk about the platform that makes all of this possible. The platform I use is HighLevel, also known as GoHighLevel. Now I've been using HighLevel for years. In fact, I built a SaaS business on HighLevel, grew it to several hundred customers, and ultimately sold that business in a 7-figure acquisition. So when I talk about this opportunity, I'm not talking about theory. I'm talking about something that I've personally done. One of the things that I love about HighLevel is it allows you to white label the platform as your own software company. You can provide AI voice, AI chat, automation, lead management, reputation management, and a lot more under your own brand. But here's something that's important. The software alone isn't enough. Most people don't need another tool. They need a roadmap. They need proven process. They need to know what niche to target, what offer to sell, how to prospect, how to demonstrate value, how to onboard clients, and how to deliver results. That's why when someone joins HighLevel through my affiliate link, I don't just hand them the software and wish them luck. I give them the things that I wish I had had when I was getting started out. Look, these people, you get my AI agency website template, get my AI DemoDrop system, get my snapshots, which is essentially your business in a box. You get my automations, get my training, get my playbooks, get my step-by-step roadmap, because I found that success usually isn't about having more tools. It's about having the right tools and knowing exactly how to use them. And the biggest advantage of it all, you don't have to spend much trying to figure out everything from scratch on your own. You can start with the systems that are already built, that are already tested, already working, and this dramatically shortens the learning curve. Look, I genuinely believe we are still early in this opportunity with AI. A few years from now, AI agents for local businesses are going to be completely normal. Just like websites became normal, just like social media became normal, just like online reviews became normal, every local business will have some version of AI helping them engage with leads, answer questions, follow up with prospects, and create a better customer experience. The question isn't whether that's coming, because it's here. The question is, who's going to help the businesses get there? And if you're looking for an opportunity where you can help businesses solve real problems while building recurring monthly revenue for yourself, this is one of the best opportunities that I have seen, because I've done it myself and I've experienced it. Hey, before you take off, if you found this helpful, do me a favor, hit the like button, then drop a comment below. It can be anything. Let me know what niche you're targeting, what parts of the process you're stuck on, or you have questions about, or just simply comment AI. When you do, I'll send you an invite to my free community AI SaaS launch. Inside, you'll get access to the free training and resources that I use, plus a 30-day free trial to HighLevel. And when you activate your HighLevel account on either the Agency Unlimited plan or the SaaS Pro plan, I'll give you my AI agency website template, my DemoDrop prospecting system that you just saw here today, and additional training that shows you exactly how I would get started if I were building an AI agency again today. My goal is simple. I want to help you skip as much of the trial and error as possible. I've already made these mistakes. I've already built the systems. I've already figured out what works. And I'd love to help you shorten the learning curve, because the opportunity really is real. The challenge isn't getting access to the tools. The challenge is knowing what to do with them when you get them. And that's exactly what I help people with. So give the video a like, comment literally anything below, and I'll get you the details. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.